Hello and welcome to part 142 of the Code in the Game Engine live stream, and we are on part 1 of removing all warnings. I mean, part 1 you could call it, or you could technically call it part 2. We did a bit yesterday as well. I'll consider this part 1 the full part 1. Bear with me. Her's already here. Hello, her. And let's get to it. Okay, so we're doing this. I'll give it another build. Remember, I changed it to an enum class. I believe that's what I did. Before I did. How are you, her? Hopefully you are well. Okay, no discard, we can know that one. Yeah, we're all good here. We are all good. Let's look and fix this issue today. Okay, so C++ enum 3 not scoped. Greedy Needy says hi, you're very popular, I see. 20k is a lot, thank you very much. Hi to says hi, hello, hello, hello. Sweaty, nice and sweaty. Nice and sweaty, nice and salty. Tastes so good. No game at the moment, literally just making the game engine. How much time did it take? Well, it's still going. Been doing it for months and months and months. Technical projects has been going for a few years, but really didn't do much over the last. I mean, from when it started, which was like probably 2017, didn't do much at that point to like 2020. She's only a little bit here and there. Then most of it's been done from like, well, November last year till now. Okay, so let's get that building, get that working again. You are an engineer, right? You mean like a programmer? Then yes, I am. Oh, nice, my dream job. Just keep going and well, you'll get there. Can I start working or even earning some money at the age of 16 or not? Which programming we program course? Well, yeah, you can at any age really. So obviously you just gotta make sure you have a skill that somebody wants, and obviously the desire to learn that. I mean, that's a big one. I mean, depending where in the world you are, that might depend what sort of opportunities you have. But if you look at stuff like Fiverr, you know, I know people that are like 16 or under, and that do stuff like Fiverr. And yeah, so yeah, it's definitely possible. Where can I find? So were you asking like a programming course, or what's the question? Just gonna rest my eyes a second. What motivates you to code in a game engine in 142 parts? Why is there 142 files or something? Where did you get 142? Obviously I don't have 142 files, but there might be more. Oh well, there will be more files in general. Don't quite get your question. What you're saying. I have 442 sort of answers to be able to suggest it on words or whatever. Oh yeah, it is lots of effort. Honestly, the main reason I started creating this particular game engine was I was getting fed up of going to like having an idea, going to make, let's say, a game, something that I feel like, let's say, some really simple idea, and whether it's a game or just something I was whipping up, let's say a few characters moving around, something I felt like should only take an hour or two, maybe a day or two, was taking days or weeks or even months because of laborious project setup, because of the engine just not being right for several reasons. One, you get something like CoCos, that's just always breaking. You got something like Unreal and Unity, I'll say it's pretty stable, but it's too overcomplicated for basic stuff. It's great for what it is, but you're not really going to be creating Pong in it, though you can. It's probably not the best thing. CoCos is more suited for that, but then CoCos and all these other ones, 3D or 2D, have obviously the obvious features that an engine should have: drawing, sprites, some sort of physics in there usually, and that sort of stuff. But there's so many other common stuff in games, like parallax scrolling, like quick time events, and a bunch of the other features that I felt like weren't in most engines, and I wanted to implement. So I started creating this so I could quickly create a game. Obviously it's a long project, still going. How much time do you think it will take for the whole project? So like that's an interesting question for two reasons. One, it's gonna be a while, and two, is he ever really going to be done? Like the way is any software ever done? Because anything that's continuously used and supported by the developer gets updated. Obviously some more regular than others, but it gets updated. I'll get to version 1 of this, and then I'll be making my own games, but doesn't mean I'm done, because every time I make a game, I know I'm either going to come across problems, bugs in the engine that I'll fix, or I'm going to figure out ways of improving the engine and making it more efficient, or there'll just be features in there that I feel like are common amongst many games that should be in there. So either way, more code will get added to the engine every single project, I'm sure. And so yeah, it won't ever be done. It will get to a point, I'm hoping version 1 is that point, where we can pretty easily start making some basic games. Yes, a side project. Coding alone, I mean, to some extent, yes. But, on the live stream, we've had people, mainly her, Dingens, you can see is one, the first person that commented today. That has been a huge has helped a lot, and that has been a huge help, as have other people like Root, etc. And so, yeah, it's a community project. I'm predominantly coding it by myself. I wish it to get to a level where people not only are using it, but because it'll be open source and free 100%, they are actively contributing to the project, either fixing stuff or making it better, making it more efficient, or adding more features, or potentially like sort of plugins where yeah, the feature may not be common in all games, but it's maybe a certain genre or certain few games, and we have some sort of plugin system as well. You are a gamer, I guess? Oh yeah, for sure. Did a live game stream earlier on where I was just playing the game for about half an hour. I was playing Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. And yeah, I love games. Love games so much. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'll be back momentarily. Do you work at the moment? So what do you do? Okay, so I mean, not really. I have my own business. Part of my own business are these live streams. Do I make money from the live streams? 100% no. The older ones did have ads on there. Took them off because I was like not getting enough views to warrant it. Wasn't making enough money, and it's just going to annoy people anyway. When you get more traffic, then I could warrant it. But make a long course, you make some money from there. Just a little bit here and there. Anything to stay at a 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Well, your computer specs 3930K processor, Sandy Bridge, RTX 2080 Ti, 32 GB DDR3 RAM. If you want to know more, let me know. But those, the 3 core ones. Well, okay, so I was looking at this. And I did the same as you here, and here the warning by sign button orientation is gone. Maybe do a clean build at your end. What did you do? What, this? Tell me what you did. and I'll do that, and then I'll do the clean build. Which link is that? Can you post it in the chat? Should be welcome to follow my way if it's what I think you're talking about. Okay. Now what? Is that it? Is that all you want me to do? It's a waiting game now. We got even more warnings now. That's clearly bad. Is Farhana saying your name? Yes, it is indeed. Don't even ask her. Don't even ask. I don't know what that code is, but it's bad. That's all you need to know. It's like, oh my god. That's really... Actually, you know where I was? You know what I think I was trying to do, and I clearly missed it out? This. Oh. Oh, that code right there. It was. I think retarded would even explain it. Okay, so, and that's fixed a bunch of errors, warnings. That one still seems to be there. Okay, that's a different one now. So if I just do the same thing for this one, and then if I just go to this. That's not my file anyway, so I won't even touch that. That's a good suggestion. So none of those are mine there. Before I do any of the rest, I just want to see if this has fixed that issue. Let me give it a build. Worst case, I'll do another build, you know, by cleaning it. I mean, obviously that takes longer, but I'll do that if I have to. We're about to get an error because of the class stuff. Let me have a look. Why would I put that there? That don't even make sense anyway. Control plus. I remember reading something about you can static cast it. Knowing only the Python language, is it good to start a career? I mean, you can make a lot of money, you can get very far just with Python. I would always recommend trying to learn as much as you can, whether it's in Python or, not Python. But like I say, you can do a lot in Python. But look at all the frameworks in Python, well. Look at stuff that's not game, or not desktop, or not mobile. It'll really help you, your career, but also your mindset as well. That's what I was trying to do there. And clearly that didn't work. Any suggestion here? Does it work like that? Nope. Bro, honestly, I want to be skilled from now. I'm 16 years old, so can you tell me from when, what to start and what I finish with? There ain't no finish, that's the thing. But start with C++. That's that's what we're doing here. If you want to go really hardcore, start with C. Do that for a few months, and then switch over to C++. And then just do that. And then look at web dev, mobile, Android, iOS as well. And just learn other languages as well. Look at other frameworks. That'll be the best way. Have the 1 or 2 core ones that you really nail deep on. For me, they were heavily C++ and PHP, and PHP is heavily derived from C++ anyway, so I helped. Do you like GTA series? Which GTAs? Love GTA. I was just literally thinking about Rockstar earlier on. When I say earlier on, just towards the start of the stream. I was thinking about Red Dead Redemption 2, thinking about GTA 5. Just really want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 when it came out a couple of years ago. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It was late one of the year. Probably 2018 actually. Probably pretty old now. And I wouldn't mind playing it again. That's what I think about. I was like, oh, I would like to play a remastered version, but GTA 5 remastered ain't coming out till the end of the year. That's probably going to be at least another 6 to 12 months away, at least. Plus they're doing GTA 6 as well. Nice GTA 2, that's old school, that is. Remember those OG ones? GTA, London, GTA 2, then the first 3D one, GTA 3. That was on 3D, yeah, 3D one. That was one of my favourites. I love them all. It's hard to pick GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. I like 4 as well, not a lot of people do it. Wouldn't mind playing that again. 5 as well. And then the Vita version, I mean the PSP versions were great, which later came to PS2. And classics. So Vice City Stories, before that Liberty City Stories, and then Chinatown Wars. Like that as well. I even really like GTA Advance. The Game Boy Advance one. What a beginner should do. Honestly, you can still hit C and C++ as a beginner. I've seen people do it. Now, when I went to uni, first year uni, we learned C. I'd already done a bit of coding before, a couple of years at college. And no, in UK it's a bit different. So, college here is what just comes before college in America. Anyone that's over there. Well, one of my good friends, Gaz, he hadn't done coding at all. He struggled in first year. I remember him struggling. I remember helping him a lot to try and pass. He did well. He got 2-1, I want to say. And then he fixed up, did better in year 2, and year 3 did really well, and he graduated as one of the top students in the class. So it is doable. So what's this moaning about? Doesn't match these operands. I don't remember. Remove key from valid true keys. I've been in coding for what, 13 years now? That includes my university stuff and college stuff as well. What should I use then? Because he was working before her. That's the strange thing. Question, why did he just all of a sudden decided to break? I'll fix that one in a second. What would you recommend here, her? Is not working because you have to write an old press. Oh yeah, that's it's a thingy now. We have changed it to yeah. See if this works. What about that, her? No error so far. What do you think of that? Anyway, bro, keep up. Wish you all the best and good job. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, I've just broken this thing now. Bent a bit too much. Wasn't my fault, that was. It's upset me now, that this it is what it is. Serves me right for messing with it. Sorry for disturbing you with all my questions. No problem. Swam, yeah. Enjoy it. I enjoy the questions. The same for the press F12. Let's see what I'm doing here. Backspace, text entered, key code. Nope, I whacked in the wrong one. Here's another build. Okay, so got rid of errors, warnings. We're doing good. We're doing good. We've got a bunch of conversion issues. I'm going to wrap up now, to be fair, and I will fix as many other issues tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and let me just update this. So 143, no 134, 143, 2, remove all warnings, part 2, and yeah, that's it. Let me just commit the code. So removing or removed some warnings, many more to go. Okay, push origin. Okay, so that's that done. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you